What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. I want to go over something that pertains specifically to our emotional capacity and our psychology whenever it comes to these low points in the markets so that we can stay focused, be prepared properly for the weeks and the months ahead in this bull market. The bull market's not over. We've got a lot of growth to go. This is my third cycle. I've seen this kind of stuff happen plenty of times, you guys. And this right now, this is a classic kind of thing that we're doing right here, right? Every time we've been at these lows, have you noticed that every time we've been at these low points, we've seen the most negative media that we've seen throughout like really this whole phase? It's always been at the low points. Here, it was nothing but positive media. I remember talking about it week after week. I was like, why is the news so positive? I want to believe that we're going to new all-time highs, but why is the news so positive? In fact, the only time we had negative news was actually at the low, right? Every single one of these lows has been shrouded in negative news. And I'm looking at crypto news on Google. I just type in crypto news and I click on news here. And I have never seen this much consistent negative news. I shouldn't say I have never seen, but I haven't seen this much consistent news throughout this whole range. Okay, this whole range, the most negative news that we got is right here in this area right now. Okay, it's not at this low, right? That low is like a moment. But over the past couple of days, we've had some negative stories blowing up, and I just want to read, the kind of articles here. And again, the main purpose of this video is to address that while these negative pieces might have some truths to them, that doesn't mean that the market's done. That doesn't mean that the bull market's done. No, moments like this, the media puts things out like this because it scares you, right? When the market is dropping, you're not looking for how high will my coins pump. You're looking for, is this a bad investment? Am I screwed? Is crypto really a fraud? Is it a scam? Like, are there weak points? What am I missing here? And you're going to look for those answers. You're going to find answers that validate that, but they're not valid. It's not valid lines of thinking. Crypto is going to go up, you guys. We have a lot of upside to go. And you read these articles here. Early Bitcoin whale shorted 1.1 billion. That one's kind of curious. That's not really a negative article. Crypto crash. Bitcoin and Ethereum plummet after Trump imposes 100% tariffs. No, that's not what happened, right? I'm assuming that these tariffs might have had an initial negative impact, sure, but the reason why we dumped was not because of tariffs, you guys. Absolutely not. It was 100% coordinated efforts by the exchanges. Anybody who's an OG in the crypto space, anybody who's been doing this for multiple cycles like I have, they all say the same thing. It's manipulation. There's no doubt at all. And maybe it was kicked off initially by this tariff news, but tariffs aren't bad, you guys. You're going to see, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but you're going to see Bitcoin and the whole rest of the market recover, even if a trade war does kick off between China and the United States of America. Let's see. Signs of stabilization emerge. That's actually kind of bullish. Crypto's record sell-off sparks intrigue over who got wiped out. Crypto world, buckle up for the rug pull of a lifetime. Bitcoin is not an asset class. XRP plunges. Zcash. Okay, there's a positive thing on Zcash, but now that there's positive things on Zcash, watch Zcash be one that consolidates. Here it is, right now at $257. Watch it be one that consolidates now. Everyone's flocking to Zcash, and now that it's done pumping, it's going to start to consolidate. Because think about it like this. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but think about it like this. If you're investing in Zcash right now, actually, let me rephrase that. Let's say you invested in Zcash at all 3 weeks earlier or beyond that. You invested at all. Are you not thinking about taking profits here and rotating it into the plethora of cryptocurrencies that are down 20% or more this week? Like, wouldn't that be smart to rotate your funds? I think it'd be smart. What wouldn't be smart is to take a coin that's down 20% this week and buy a coin that's up 55% this week. It was up 170% last week. It was even up 17% the week before. It's not a good idea to do that, because now this thing, when it consolidates, because it's at prior areas of resistance here, you're going to be doubling down on those losses. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. We should be shopping for things that are on sale, not at a premium. But anyways, going back over this here, it's kind of sad what happened here. I don't know if he did it himself or somebody did it to him because he owed people money, whatever. But it was pretty sad. All of these articles are negative. And again, the main kind of thesis, or the main idea here in this video, is that if you want to find negative media, you want to find negative information that approves and validates your bias that the bull market is over, you're going to find it. You're going to find it all you want, but you're only going to find it at the lows, right? The media is not there to help you. Pay attention to it. Pay attention to it. You'll notice, I haven't noticed this much negative headlines in the space. This whole consolidation phase we've been in since what? Since July. Since July. I haven't seen this much consolidation since July, you guys. Or this much consolidation. I haven't seen this much negative media throughout this consolidation we've been in since July. And it only comes out at the lows. And again, the purpose behind it is not to help you. It's not there to help you make informed decisions. It's there to engage you. It might even be there. Who knows? We really want to get what's the word I'm looking for here? If we really want to go off the deep end and go into like conspiracy theories, maybe the media is pushing these negative articles to make you sell, so that the big dogs, the big bags, the strong hands, the smart money, they're able to buy your product at a or your bags at a cheaper level than you even bought it for, right? You're going to sell at a loss to people who are looking to buy at a discount, who have more money than you, who are paying these corporations to put out these negative stories to influence the masses that way. But I think at just a base level, beyond the conspiracy stuff, at a base level, the reason why we get negative media at the lows is because it's engaging. It's not there to help you. It's not there to inform you. It's there to engage you, because the more engagement they get, the more payment they receive, the more sponsors, the more marketing benefits there are for their advertisers and stuff like that, because they're having more engagement. So the more money that they make that way, right? It's the same thing on YouTube, right? The channels that get the most views, they get paid the most. And people that the highest paid channels or the highest viewed channels are typically political channels, which a lot of fear-based stuff there, financial stuff, which there's fear in that. You know, people really do enjoy to engage in fear-based stuff. So if that's you, the main purpose of this video, again, is to address that you should just stop it, knock it off. Who cares? It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to sing Kumbaya and come out. The sun's going to shine in a couple of days here, probably even in a couple of weeks, actually. We'll be at new all-time highs before you know it. This is not something that's going to last long. Even if the trade wars do last long, even if this is a new trade war, I've actually heard some rumors that China and Trump are, I say China and Trump, probably Xi and Trump are working out some stuff right now, and that even by Monday there might not be any tariffs imposed on China at all. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, that's just a rumor that I've heard from a somewhat reliable source. He's pretty accurate most of the time, but he has gotten some things wrong. We'll see. Anyways, I don't really have anything else that I want to say. I think I've said everything I need to say. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm very bullish on the markets. The crypto fear and greed index is at a 31 right now. It's at some of the lowest levels. Let's actually look at this real quick. Crypto fear and greed. Load up for me. Come on, you know you want to. You can do it. I believe in you. Look at that. We're at the lowest levels on the fear and greed index we've been since April of this year. You guys remember April of this year? I remember April of this year. Yeah, it was right here. That was April. We're at the lowest levels of fear and greed, or of fear. We're at the highest levels of fear that we've seen since this level here. And that was a lower low in an overall consolidation range, and then we moved up, moved sideways for a little bit, and then we moved up higher. I'm expecting the same thing to happen here. Lower low of the overall consolidation range. Bitcoin will move up. We'll probably move sideways for a little bit, consolidate, and then we'll break out to new all-time highs. That's my thoughts. That's probably exactly what's going to happen over the next week or two. I do expect some upside volatility over the coming days, and then over the coming weeks we'll probably consolidate, and then going into the end of the month we should be rallying to new all-time highs, if not sometime in November. That's my thoughts, okay? Other than that, don't pay attention to the news. You guys, Morgan Stanley, who openly opposed crypto for anybody. They would even fire their own employees if they were affiliated with crypto. They might still. I don't know. They announced not but like a couple days ago that they're dropping the restrictions on which wealth clients can own crypto funds. Okay, the doors are opening. There's positive things going on here too, and it says 24 hours ago. This was, I'm not going to refresh it. This was actually more than 24 hours ago. It's probably like 48 hours ago. But there's some positive things going on in the markets, you guys. There are, and there's some positive underlying things. The fundamentals of crypto and Bitcoin are very, very powerful here. Okay, they're more powerful now than they ever have been. The fact that we're at a discount does not mean that we are in a weak market at all. We definitely have potential to grow. We're going to see a massive pump here over the coming days, over the coming weeks. You just have to be patient, okay? And don't buy into the negative hype. Don't buy into the FUD, because it really only comes out and it's only loud at these low points here to engage you or to make you make the wrong decision. One of those two. So I got nothing else. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Again, this shakeout is going to be very short-lived, and we'll come out on top in a matter of no time. All right, take care. Bye-bye.